In Germany, there was this horse, and it had a cart attached to it. And this man had raised this horse. He had fed this horse, brushed this horse, taken care of this horse. He birthed it. His horse had known this man all its life, for a very, very long time. Years. Its whole life, in fact. At a checkpoint, guards wanted something from this man. A watch, I believe. They shot. He wouldn't give it up. The watch meant too much to him, or something like that. And they shot him. They killed him. Right there. Took out their gun. They were American soldiers, or U.S. soldiers, or something like that. Anyway, they figured that, I don't know, something. Anyway, they pulled out their gun. They lifted it up to the guy and said, "Give me the watch or you will die," or something like that. Anyway, they shot the guy, basically. Killed him. And he died. He bled out. A few 100 feet away, and then they went out and they dug a trench and they buried him. His wife may have been there. I'm not sure. They might have raped the wife. I don't know. Anyway, he's taking food up to a town and some presents. Anyway. I'm not sure about the story. I was checking it out, having it checked out. Or maybe I was watching, I don't know. Anyway, it's this horse. And, anyway, though, so the guy dies. And somebody else takes the horse. Like I said, it's a really weird story that you might look up. The horse and the cart story. Anyway, so every day this horse and this cart, this horse and the cart takes food up to this town every single day. And every day, about halfway up the mountain, the horse stops. You know, it'll be walking at a full pace, or even running, they noticed. Even running. But they tested it out, actually, and filmed it. But every day, this horse stops. And it won't move. It gets to the spot, and it stops. Just, even running. It would even do it when I was running. It would be running along. Everything's fine, everything's fine. And then suddenly it gets to the spot and stops. And it'll stop. And it'll sit there and it sniffs the ground. And looks around. It'll sniff the ground a little bit. And look around. And dig around a little bit. Kind of look. And then if you pull on the reins, it would pull away. And then if you kind of pushed on it or kicked it, it would get moving again. And it would walk. And it would go into the town. Every day it made this trip. And on the way down, on the way back, it would get to the spot, it would stop. And it would sniff the ground again. And it would sit there for about 20 minutes or so. And then it would continue on. Every single time it took this road, it would always stop at this one spot and sniff the ground. There was nothing there. It was an open road. There was no one there. Look around. It's just a spot in the middle of the road. But it would stop there. Every single time. Why would it stop there? Why there? What's so special about there? I laugh because it's like, it's where Lucifer's star is like, that's strange. Well, there had once been a checkpoint there where its owner had died. Along with his wife, I think. after they raped her. And then they buried them in the woods. The horse and the cart. Anyway, old Chinese story. But yeah, it's true. And actually, if you look up, I actually, like I said, it's where my existence and a couple people's existence, along with the enslavement of a group of people, coalesced. Because I wanted to know. I was wondering, why does that horse stop there? What's so special about there? And I sent people there. And I told them to look around. I said, there's got to be something there. There's got to be something there. I mean, it doesn't stop for no reason. There has to be some significant. And guess what they found? Two bodies. And one of them was pregnant. With a child. There might have been 3 graves, I'm not sure. They were long since dead. This town is somewhere in Germany. Anyway, I used to send film crews all over the place to look for oddities. And this was very odd. This horse was older. Was very much older. Anyway, some soldiers went up there and said, "Oh, I'll get him to go past that spot. Don't worry about it." Oh, and I said, "Oh, well, okay. If you can, I'll give you some money." So they ended up shooting the horse. And then, even though the horse was shot, instead of taking it to go get help, they shot it again. They terrorized that horse, trying to get it to pass this spot. But even though it was bleeding out, even though it was minutes from dying, it would stop. It would sniff the ground. It was looking for an apple, I think. Its owner had an apple, and the owner would always give it an apple. Ever since it was a baby. That horse was given an apple every single day. And the owner kept it inside his pocket. And the horse always knew that owner, that it was going to get an apple at the end of the day. From its owner. Who died on that very spot. His last name may or may not have been Kennedy. Anyway. As the American president, I could look after, or chase after, any oddity, anything. And as Lucifer's star, well, I had all of existence to play around with. A very long time. So, anyway. Apparently there was quite a bit of stuff in that forest, including 2 forts. One about 300 meters from the other one. What's this? Let's go find out. And we did. It had been an old military base. 1 French, 1 German. Or 1 English, 1 German fort. Long, long ago. Where people had died. And they had apparently just been bulldozed over with. When they died, they just bulldozed over the spot. They just took dirt and they bulldozed over it. And just covered them up. They left the radios too. They left all the equipment, everything. They just bulldozed it. They might have taken some stuff, but basically they just piled dirt on top of it. It's a true story. Anyway, I ordered an investigation. A very long, lengthy, and very expensive investigation where they sifted through the whole place on my orders.